compete and put on that Buckeye singlet.
And Kyle Snyder's only wrestled twice this year, utilizing that redshirt for Olympic training for the majority of the season, but now he's come back and looking forward to wrestling for Ohio State. He's 2-0 in those 2 Big Ten matches.
Yeah, Tom Ryan said it's time, fellas, to make a run at another national title. To do that, they needed Kyle Snyder. So, you know, being the team player that he is, he threw off the red and blue singlet of freestyle wrestling, put on the Buckeye singlet, and is out here today. So, although he doesn't have a lot of matches in the NCAA this year, he still has a lot of competition up under his belt. I mean, recently he just competed overseas wrestling in the Regan tournament. Here he's in on an ankle pick. Nice inside ankle pick there. Easy takedown for Snyder. And he's out to an early lead, 2-0. I would expect a lot of offense out of Snyder here. You know, especially, you know, considering what you saw the last couple matches. I don't think we're going to see a guy that's going to be content to end the first period 2-1. He's not trying to win on riding time. There, another shot attempt, shifts off to a single, tries to lift, stays in good position. Wisconsin trying to do a roll there, is able to get it out of bounds. So, you know, a little bit of a savvy defensive tactic there, trying to take the action out. Snyder, you see that right hand inside the ankle pick. You know, it drops him for an easy takedown.
And Snyder getting right back into it like you were talking about, trying to be aggressive, get points early on.
Double, shifts off to a single, comes back up to a tripod, and, you know, just continues to wrestle. I mean, you can just, when you see Kyle Snyder move, I mean, you just see intensity. I mean, you just see in every motion there's a level of intensity about how he collar ties, about how he circles, about how he shoots. You know, he brings in that little extra oomph. There, head outside single, has the shoulder in nice to the hip, looking to step up, shifts across, still hasn't scored the takedown yet. He's around the body, brings it back down inbounds, 2 points, 4-1, minute and 5 left on the clock, and this is what people love to see at heavyweight. I mean, traditionally heavyweight, you see, you know, sometimes 2 guys in a collar tie position for 7 minutes, and it ends 1-1, and that's not what you see out of a guy like Kyle Snyder.
We're going to get a blood timeout here. Kyle Snyder, like you were saying, we're going to take another look.
There he's behind, and just a very simple, kind of a modified cross-scissor trip there to pull him back, secure the takedown in bounds.
But as I began, Kyle Snyder with such deliberate movements like you were talking about. He's such a seasoned, mature wrestler, getting treated for blood here, but he's very disciplined, very quick, very strong. He's undersized in the heavyweights in terms of weight. He's much smaller than his opponent, but he's so strong and muscular. Yeah. You can see there.
But you can tell he's been eating a little bit since his freestyle days. I mean, compared to what he competes at internationally at 211, he's definitely got some weight on him now, and it's going to help him in this heavyweight division. Starting the period, or starting back here, up 4-1, 56 seconds left in the period. You see a lot of this tripod stand-up, especially at the upper weights, peeling for hand control, escape given there, and a quick level change by Snyder. Really, that really just makes Horwath off guard. Here, nice drop to the ankle attempt, and shifts across, low ankle, not something you see a lot from heavyweights. You know, you give a lot of credit to guys like Terrell Delagnev and Tommy Rowlands, Buckeyes, you know, that are helping Kyle Snyder develop as a wrestler. You see a lot of that. Another escape. 16 seconds left, doesn't matter. Snyder after another takedown. Nice head outside position to the right side. Up 8-3. He'll ride him out here at the end of this period. Buckeye's going to go up here in this match. 8-3 at the end of the first period.
So we talked about riding time, likely not going to be a huge factor, but 59 seconds nonetheless for Snyder. We'll take another look.
Fake to the left, comes back to the right to a double leg, opposite side double. That's a tough technique, not tough for a world champion.
So Horwath will start on bottom here.
Snyder looking for a breakdown, coming over top that near side arm. Now he's back in that spiral position, looking to get weight forward, and Horwath, tripod stand up, conceded by Snyder. His goal is to take this guy down a bunch of times on his feet. You see a lot of fakes, a lot of motion. I mean, this is something, oh, nice ankle pick, shifts across again, another takedown. And you're gonna start seeing these takedowns come a little bit easier now out of Snyder. His gas tank is plenty full. Hard for Horwath to keep this pace. Hard for him to match the motion, the movement of Kyle Snyder. Nice head inside single attempt, just keeps continuing the chain wrestle. I mean, the chain wrestling here out of Snyder, impressive. Head inside single, turns the corner, looking for that chase ankle position, brings it up nice, looking to trip, takes it down. This is imposing your will. You're starting to see Kyle impose his will, which we're gonna see a lot over the next month here for the Buckeyes. .55 seconds left in the second period. Snyder up 12-5. Already has a minute and 36 of riding time. That riding time really in small chunks. Optional start. Horwath escape. Another shot. Shifts across. Takedown clinic by Kyle Snyder.
Barry Davis trying to coach his wrestler up from the sideline there, but Horwath really struggling with the strength and the speed of Kyle Snyder.
Yeah, I mean, Snyder now pulling to a front headlock. You know, just looking to score every which way. Another quick spin behind. I mean, at this point, this is the time where Horwath is really trying to slow this match down. Going to be tough to do, but he's trying to slow this match down, prevent himself from being tech faulted or possibly pinned. You know, and really, Kyle is going to be strategic here about how he scores his points. Optional start. Again, let's Horwath go. Lots of fakes, lots of motion. You know, Horwath tries to slow it down with an underhook. Too much direction change to be compensated for. Another go behind takedown for Snyder. 18-8 on the scoreboard, not including this riding time. Right there at the end of the second period. So you see a lot of confidence. When you let a guy go with short time left in the period, you're pretty sure you're going to get that takedown. Another shot attempt, double, shifts off the head inside single, then doesn't quit, even though Horwath squares up. Nice double leg. Now up 20-8. Coach Tom Ryan saying, come out front, come out front. He's looking to get to a position where possibly to get that head down, look for a cement job, find a position where they can look for a fall. Good hand movement out of that attack hand of Kyle Snyder. Nice head inside single, shifts off, or head outside, shifts off to a head inside other side, tries to dump, doesn't get it, still battling, doesn't stop wrestling. Another leg attack here, shows why he is a world champion. Just continues to wrestle. Just continues to wrestle. 22-9. This is not something you see out of a heavyweight very often.
Absolutely. You said earlier, really picturing a slow match for heavyweights, maybe riding time playing a factor, but Kyle Snyder nowhere close here, up 22-9. Still does have 2 minutes and 44 seconds of riding time on top of it all.
Yeah, I mean, Ohio State has had some really good success at the upper weight classes, you know, over the past, you know, decade, 2 decades, you know, with guys that don't wrestle the traditional heavyweight style. I mean, going back even to a guy that wasn't heavyweight, but Mitch Clark, Tommy Rowlands, then J.D. Bergman, you know, and now Kyle Snyder. So they're getting these guys that wrestle. They wrestle like a lightweight. Their dump attempt, and Horwath just couldn't even defend it. Falls down. We're at 24-11, and we're at the brink of a tech fall here. Snyder pushing the pace. Another shot. And there you go. Technical fall for Kyle Snyder, and really shows why he is a world champion.
Yeah, absolute dominance there from Kyle Snyder. Looks a little bit gassed fighting that bigger body guy, but a lot left in the tank for him. We're going to take a look at the takedowns here.
I mean, yeah, Snyder just showing really a plethora of different skills. I mean, lots of skills displayed in this. And I mean, this is a time where Snyder, these matches, when he pushes the pedal, are getting him ready for 7 minutes of folk style competition, you know, so that he can go up against Gwiz and fight for that national title, you know, in March. They're a nice straight